Don't waste your time. Waka is in the lead. 20 something no go zoom. So wait. So wait. So wait. So wait. Subo subo. Subo subo. Subo subo. Subo subo. Subo la kala. Zo. The CPP can make it. Don't waste your time. Joseph Waka will make it. Don't waste our country, Pape, we get it. Don't waste your time. Hey, Liberian people, what we say, what we doing, what we own. Let's come together to make the country move forward. Yes, we must unite. Joseph Waka stand for peace, good leadership and education, agriculture and youth empowerment. Hey, Hena is still in power. Liberian people, shine your eyes to make a choice. Joe Waka is the best. You need to vote for him. Sika, Buka, Buka. Liverpool. National movement to support Waka. Oh, say. National movement to support Waka. Oh, say. Zaka, Zaka.
The leaders I love, the ones I trust so much, they made a fool out of me. I've been praying to God every day, please give me a leader. He gave me a leader with love for his people. He gave me a leader who would deliver us from poverty. God look at Liberia with mercy from him high. He gave me my ABC, now he wants to in my way. Somebody give me chance. ABC coming, somebody give me chance. I'm talking the talk and do, somebody give me chance. Talk and do, somebody give me chance. The coming the talk and do, somebody give me chance. For better education, somebody give me chance. For good health system, somebody give me chance. For good infrastructure, somebody give me chance. Oh, somebody give me chance. Oh, yeah. Way back, you are giving me corporate. Way back, you are giving me small money. Then you tell me, say you are coming to face the road. And you tell me, say you are coming to face the school. And you tell me, say corruption was going to finish. But how come I never see you do nothing? I say how come everything too hard? I've been praying to God every day, please give me a leader. Please give me a leader with love.
Amanda, Awetu, Amanda, Awetu, Maipuye, Iliberia, Maipuye, Chovia, Deble,
Strigger.
Aha, y'all on the road, the punch giant ready to take over.
Like it.
Y'all on the road, Papa come here again. Y'all on the road, Papa Georgie come here again. Y'all on the road, Mama Joe come here again. Who on the road, see Tisha come here again. Now the whole country giant come here so better move on the road. I say you're better move your road.
But I just want to say, King Liberia, God Liberia, thank you and God bless
you. You know, we got plenty of Liberian Party senators here today. I would like to call the chairman of the Liberty Party, Senator Steve Savo, who will make you mad.
Thank you so very much. Yes. The Liberty Party is so happy and glad to be here today. The Liberty Party is so happy and glad to be here today. We've come to learn some lessons and take some cue from what the Party has done today. We've come to do it. Because it is all up. You saw frame. Many parties in the world need to learn this lesson. Yes. But unlike you, we are not ruled before. The Liberty Party has all been in opposition. We bring one of these days that we help the Liberty Party to lead. However, we want to learn a lesson for Unity Party. Honorable Joseph Yuma Waka, KK. Oui, les dames nous, avant de faire quelqu'un, et pas de Qatar. And on a serious note, we come to acknowledge the opening of the new offices. We're so proud of their achievement. You are shaming the devil. And you should continue shaming the devil. The Liberty Party and Unity Party will work together. The Liberty Party and Unity Party will work together.
Let me say that I want you to invite your friends because we are about to give you the news that Spoon FM never gave you. We are about to give you the in total of the Ghana Accord. We are about to give you what happened in Ghana. We have that news on our belt. Spoon Talk was just behaving like they can give you guys a breaking news. But we are here tonight. So invite friends, invite somebody, let it come to hear what happens. What happens? That Ahmed Moda have to be booted out, that the SG have to be booted out. You just cannot just miss this talk show tonight. You can't just miss it. So we'll entertain you guys.
Senator Steve Zago. But I just want to say, King Liberia, God Liberia, thank you and God bless you.
Steve Savo, who will make you mad.
Thank you so very much. Yes. The Liberty Party is so happy and glad to be here today. Liberty Party is so happy and glad to be here today. We've come to learn some lessons and take some cue from what Unity Party has done today. We've come to do it. Because it is all up. You stop frame. Many parties in the world need to learn this lesson. But unlike you, we are not ruled before. The Liberty Party has all been in opposition. Would we want to easy?
My friend and brother, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I bless God. And I also want to say in advance, thank you to our audience for taking up their busy schedule to be with us tonight. And I look forward to fruitful and amazing conversation tonight. All about Mama Liberia.
Let me say thank you for tuning in and to all of our audience. I thank you very much because you guys are the one. Because of you guys, we are here. Well, I'm about to give you a breaking news, but before that, let me get my friend and brother views on the entire CPP. What is your view?
Honestly, I am kind of a little bit moved as per the information we're gathering with reference to Ambassador Boakai's visit to Ghana unannounced. And I just hope and pray that the strategy will work for the better good of our people, because that better good first and foremost is to make sure the CDC-led government is booted out at the ballot box comes 2023. So hopefully the momentum is building, and the momentum should continue building while we move towards 2022.
But you are saying the momentum is building. Did you saw or did you see Mr. Alexander B. Kumi give you any press statements from that Accra Accord?
I have not come across any press statement from the ANC political leader at this point. But what I'm trying to deduce is like, I think they are having some fruitful conversation.
Now
let me just not be okay, but
let me just lay the cat out of the bag.
Okay.
JNB was setting Mr. Alexander B. Cummings phone. You know, he and JNB they have been best of friends in time past. So Mr. Cummings can call JNB. But when he called JNB this time around, guess who answered? Joseph Nima Boaka Jr. You know the people having a Jr., right?
Mm-hmm.
He answered. Mr. Cummings says, carry the phone to your daddy. I want to speak to him. This trip, the trip just came out. But our sources, it is factual. What I'm about to say here tonight, it is factual, and I challenge the ANC. I challenge the ANC to counter-argue what I am saying here tonight. Mr. Zana B. Kumi planned this trip long ago, about a week plus. Mr. Zana B. Cummins told JNB that they should meet in Ghana without their party stalwart.
Yeah, we've had their surrogates.
Without, that had him pull it. Without their party stalwart. So JNB actually, even the SG, even the Secretary General of our party, he said no. JNB told him, but then I will bring JNB Junior. I hope our audience are listening. JNB Junior will be able to come with me. I cannot just go like that. JNB Junior went with his dad. Mr. Zana B. Cummins, and I am saying this, I am saying it emphatically clear. Because you know me, when I get the information, I like to give it to my audience, that's how I get it. Mr. Zana B. Cummins, he asked JNB in the meeting. They never carry Nyomli. They never carry Ben Nayure. It was only two of them plus.
And they didn't carry Mo Ali. They did not carry.
They did not carry Ahmed Moda.
Okay.
JNB carry his junior. JNB carry his junior. I will say that 2 times. And then Mr. Zana B. Cummins spotted before JNB. He said, allow me for me to run as president. Then you back off. At the end result, I will give you $5 million. True story, I'm telling you so. $5 million.
Wow.
Mr. Zana B. Cummins bear JNB to his need, to his better need. You know, it was the same $5 million business that he taught the Liberty Party for, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was the same $5 million story that he carried to JNB this come around. That's the reason why people are now saying today that the CPP dissolve. Because they don't want us. They don't want us for us. Kora, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. We are not ready to take call yet.
Okay, Abby. Sorry, Abby. Okay, sorry.
JNB, from that meeting, and Mr. Zana told JNB and his deal that it should remain between them as secret. Senator Papa have refused the $5 million offer. Senator Papa have refused the $5 million offer. Senator Papa, JNB asked you simple questions. I thought you say you get the numbers. JNB asked, he said, I thought you said you have the number. Why we have to come here at this point in time? Then you want to bribe me? You want for me to take bribe? That how come Mr. Zana B. Cummins knew with himself that the CPP dissolved? You hear on Spoon Talk, they don't want to talk the real thing. Spoon Talk, they don't want to talk the real thing, what happened. Mr. Zana B. Cummins offered JNB $5 million for him to back off. You hear Kevin said yesterday or today that JNB will shut it much, maybe he may not run. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happened in the so-called Ghana Accord. Go ahead.
So, what is the motive behind the $5 million
The $5 million, it was
alleged offer?
Yeah, it was for JNB to give to give him a free pass. Because look, the election in Liberia elections, it have been JNB that have been making Alexander becoming popular. Alexander becoming know with himself that he is not a presidential material. Oh, go ahead.
So this is my take, right? I prior to our show right now, I didn't get much information on that on the issue of $5 million offer, but at least I got information that the two leaders have decided to go to Ghana unannounced, even though later on we got to, get the information out there. And primarily it was something planned to be able to comfort each other in terms of quote unquote consultation or whatever they call it in their CPP document.
But what will it be? Why will it be two of them? Why will it be two of them? Only and Mr. Kumi requested for only JNB to go alone.
Based on what we know, JNB and ABC were even classmates or probably schoolmates at CWA. And according to media report, before Mr. Kumi even went to Liberia after his retirement, JNB came to America, specifically Atlanta, Georgia, and he even exposed him to the Liberian community.
Yeah, that is true.
So the CPP framework also has something in there that called for the two contending candidates to have some one-on-one conversation to see whether the primary or the vetting process or whatever you call it could come to a narrowed margin where one of them could say, okay, I'll let it go, we all in the same boat. But this is my take. If Mr. Kumi has the money and he has the numbers, he already succeeded with the Liberty Party Musa Belite group. What is the essence of him wanting to grab JNB with $5 million? That is the question. So if I were to answer my own question, if this information is true, then it's a clear manifestation that in the midst of everything Mr. Kumi has been doing, he is very, very, very sure that he cannot win election by himself. And if he cannot win election by himself, and even considering, which is not even possible because JNB is not of that caliber, that JNB will accept the $5 million behind the scene, what guarantee does he have that he can be judged with? What guarantee?
Okay.
Because everywhere we find smoke, there's a possible fire. A JNB will just drop, slow down or slow way, like spoon top people call it kakaleka. There are going to be questions. There are going to be questions at the level of Unity Party to see why it got to be the way it is. So, in my mind, I think ABC is running a losing battle. It has almost reached to a point of crab mentality. If you can't get it, I can't get it. Or if I can't get it, you can't get it. And wanting all, you lose all. Because the simple objective of the CPP was to be able to beat George Weah in the CDC at the ballot box. What is about this greed?
It is the same money business that he carried to Musa Belite. He made Musa Belite have turned against. It is the same money business that he put into the way ADD is mad with this guy. Let's take our very first caller, 60. 60, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, 60, go ahead.
Yeah, how you doing?
We're doing quite all right.
All right. You know, Abraham, when you're ready to speculate...
We are not speculating.
Okay, let me finish. As soon, I'm a fellow, Jake, Gavakoli, all these people, as soon, you're making it seem like that one person at fault. All right? We don't know what discussion you people were. First of all, Mr. Baka,
I know, because... No, because
no, you did not. You don't know the whole
because I have the information on my back.
Play the meeting. Play show affidavit or that meeting. We don't know in there what was discussed. When Mr. Parker go to Ghana.
So you don't know. You don't know.
Even if that was to offer him money, and rest assured. And I'm telling you, we must put it to bed or put it in bed. Mr. Barker will take that in the future. Because let me tell you, I'm coming, let me finish. No, let me finish. I don't think Mr. Cummings look at it and say, oh, let me run, and because you can't be. No. If Mr. Cummings not in the picture, and Joe, we are a Barker run, Joe, we have a big Barker. If Mr. Cummings in the race, which we are Barker, it will go three ways. I'm coming now. It will go three ways. And my end with y'all, we are a Cummings. So my thing is just the thing where you keep saying Musa Belades, granted he was or he is. Why Yomli Kanka and Jelon, when the brothers, man, they had a big meeting and press conference to making a chairman when they were taking the money. Why Yamli Kanga and the same Telon told them they had money to run a campaign. And let's see Alexander come and get all of their money when they were running. The honor chairmanship, all of them came to power. So that's why you're making like entitlement, like Baka like more than comments can have. Let's see. I know what I saw and what I heard today. Y'all got inside people, we all got inside people. Me, I will sit back, it's too early to assume and to conclude. But I bet you, because they said JNB son told he said, listen, you got nothing to lose compared to your age, your health, your factor. He will take the offer. Because that's why his son went with him. His son want him to take the offer. If that's true, they say you hearing. So we might not be too sure that JNB will walk away and say,
JNB will walk away and leave the $5 million. And that's the reason why. And that's the reason why. And that's the reason why. Ain't not now.
We got 2023 for now. I'm telling you, when it comes to negotiation, it's not one day process to say, so now we say that, okay, okay, you agree, yeah, fine, let's go. It takes time. People got to play hardball. People got to run around for a meeting. So
but
now
you 60, calm down. You hear that the CP is collapsed? You never hear that?
Let the collapse, let them go that way. It don't matter to me, right on there, they never, okay? But they're entitlement where you feel that Joseph Parker must be president of Liberia.
But why you keep insisting that Cummings should be president?
No, but he can't write. No, I'm not saying Joseph Parker shouldn't be. But what I'm saying is the way I'm making it, that I one person entitled to it more than the other. We all Liberians. Okay. Tell her when you leave today, I leave today. I won't go right to let me do it. But my thing is, what I'm trying to say, whatever transpire in Ghana,
Koda, come in, let me hold you right there. Come in, just hold on.
If JNB walk away, let JNB tell you what the meeting was about. Let it come out of your mouth and everything. We just speculating.
Okay.
So it's still early. We shouldn't close the door yet. That money on the table, if that's true, you never know.
You want to ask, right?
I'm watching. Yes. Who you want to ask me?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Okay, let me ask.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me ask me what you want to ask.
I got a simple question for you.
I'm listening.
You said JNB will not win election.
You got a question for me?
Yeah, he said he got a simple question for you.
So let me ask.
Repeat that question one more time.
I can't hear you, he low.
Oh, okay.
I can't hear one word
Are
you saying.
Sure? Are you sure either candidate can win election?
Can you relay the question to me, Abraham?
Okay, he is saying that.
Mm-hmm.
What are you sure that? What was the question? Can you repeat that?
The question is, I'm asking her because she said JNB will not win election. So I just want to ask both in one, okay? Whether she is positive and very, very positive that
You know I can hear you more than I can hear him.
ABC can win George Weah.
Okay.
If
So his question
JNB
is,
decide to give it
his
to
question
him
is,
for
he's
$5
saying
million.
that JNB cannot win Josh Manawia. Whether ABC can be able to win Josh Manawia. That is the question.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, neither one of them. Not sure who can beat. That's why they want to say, okay, you know what? Get out. Let me be the one to run and go after you. Let join forces. Or let me go, because already the country is small. The population is so much political party in the country, they split. So maybe you feel like, okay, maybe whatever number you say JNB got in storage or in a freezer that will come out, if they're not reserving to make him president, he just said, okay, you know what, let me be the one to run. Let them number stay. No, let me. Mm-hmm.
Sister, I want to ask you one
I'm
question.
listening.
Send a call.
I'm finished with answer for a question.
Yes, send a quarter of gone.
Okay.
Send Depa, thank you for the star. You know, I just wanted to ask you, where is Mr. Arizona Bikumi's stronghold?
Where is stronghold?
Yeah.
The Liberian people, where Mr. Baka's stronghold?
Mr. Baka's stronghold is
where is stronghold?
Mr. Baka's stronghold is Lofa County.
So that Lofa County will make him president in La Paso, a Lofa County alone vote.
No.
Okay, tell me that. A Lofa County alone vote for him. And
what is the name and where are you calling out from?
Yeah, Abby, my name is Hori Padma, and I call from the state of Indiana.
Why?
Capital, Indianapolis.
Why?
Abby, thank you for the show, and thank you to your co-host.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to ask some things that regarding the whole topic on the discussion regarding JNB meeting in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
JNB meeting in Ghana was impromptu meeting. I think everybody understands the word impromptu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It was meeting, and I tried calling on Spoon FA. I even texted some of my colleagues on Spoon FA.
Yeah, hold on.
What he said. Are you getting me?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, I tried calling like Ben, texting
No,
him.
David Fromo, you hold on.
Am I loud?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I tried texting some individuals that I friended with on the Spoon FA today when they came out with the stories. They are souls that gave them the information. There was some things lacking, and they didn't understand some things. JNB taking his son Junior with him at Ghana, and also Jay Kabakori. The lady called Jay Kabakori. She don't even know Jay Kabakori well. If you even interview Jay Kabakori don't even know her good. I think she following like she listening. Jay Kabakori was part of the meeting. JNB carrying his confidence. Spoon Evans said JNB went there and he saw where he cut off the meeting like that. They are so they getting the right information. Jacob according to myself, that's my uncle. I'm speaking directly from the house's mouth. Okay? Jacob according is my uncle. The information I got. Jacob according the meeting was called by Adiwai. It was an impromptu. You remember that we were supposed to dedicate the headquarters, the party headquarters week before last week. But because of that impromptu call, go to Mo Ali page. We have to postpone, and Mo Ali even posted that the senator is supposed to travel. We have international call he's supposed to go to. You know, he didn't stay in the country. He just said he's on travel. So we postponed it to the 21st, which is today. It was that call. Okay, the vice president didn't even know about Kumi being sponsoring any kind of programs or that kind of meeting. He didn't even know. He was not even know. Adiwell was the one who called and said he got a meeting personally in Ghana. And the vice president said, okay, but I'm supposed to dedicate my party headquarters. And you calling me the time. He said, don't worry, you can extend it. I will sponsor the entire trades. But the trade was sponsored to Alexander Comey, because Adequate worked directly with Alexander Comey. The 180,000 lobbyists they stopped the day in America against the government. It was when Comey that sponsored that.
Yeah, it was Comey. We know that for sure.
Okay, so Adequate working directly with Comey. So Adequate set up that impromptu meeting. The vice president, he's a patriot, he's a loyal man. He didn't refuse the call. He went because he understands Adequate been fighting for the peace and fighting corruption for our country in the international scene.
Make it snappy now. Make it snappy because we're having tons of color here.
Yeah, give me the second, AB. Give that lady a time. Give me the second. Let me provide the information people can listen.
Yeah.
Okay. That lady just came here being taking side and speaking on a different perspective. I gave you clear information from the house's mouth. Kawakodi is my uncle. Okay. I got that information. I called your show yesterday. I got that information at 11:30 in America, our time. I got that information, but I can already done with your show. I couldn't give it to you. So when JNB went to Ghana, how we postponed the party in the
I got that dedication to today.
Yeah, to today because of that call, because of that impromptu meeting, right? So Pape went there with Jacob. Jacob Akodi worked directly with the Pape. Jacob Akodi, his son, all they were there. Like why you said the son was the one who answered the call.
But no, I know.
When the Pape went to Ghana, the Pape met Adequate. It discussed. In a discussion, the ministry was allowed for almost an hour. But when the Pape saw coming in the hotel, where they were having a meeting with Adequate and other international guests, the Harry Pape knew that the meeting was paying meeting instead of coming. The Harry Pape disrupted the meeting and said, you can't sit with coming. Let me tell you, reflect your man back. Coming is not just following the man because of political stuff. Coming know the man has the popularity and the man been loved by Liberian people and the new 2023. Coming, physically, the man have been advanced. Where Coming is, you will not be there. Coming don't only want to get real on the political scene, but physically.
Okay.
Coming is so desperate until you want to get rid of the man. So the Pape just coming to Harry Pape to disrupt the meeting.
Yeah.
The Pape saw when he said Adequate run away, no. Adequate was the one who called Pape. So that get it right.
Okay.
The Pape never saw Adequate and run away. It was coming back. He came into the meeting unknown. The Pape never knew that Coming was the one who said it there.
Yeah.
They get it out there. They understand this. But one is that I believe that maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow, for the weekend, you'll get the nitty-gritty of the particular meeting.
Thank you. Thank you
for the time.
Thank you. David, go ahead.
Yeah, David.
Yeah, David.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you. My name is David Flumo. I live in Liberia, and most of the time I follow more than 2-3 years now. So it's my first time calling a show. But I live maybe 16 made me to call at this time. In Liberia, about 2 or 3 o'clock this morning in Liberia time. Let me tell you one thing. If Alexander Comey said have the number, I always told people, you get the money. Money will not make you to win. I have seen election. I have seen people that contest election have money. They carry money in truck, in pickup.
They never won the election. Let it go ask Vani Shama.
The reason why I see the ANC people, I always monitor you, I always follow you. I know I'm a first time calling.
Yes.
And I live like bro. I travel in the 15 countries nearly every year. Driving taxi, moving around. I understand the Liberian politics. You give money to people who will eat it. Time for election, they will not vote you. Alexander Comey will regret a whole life. Let me tell you tonight, as I speak. Where he sit, the ANC forces are behind talking black and white. Let me tell you what Alexander Comey take money from the men, he bring it here, they will eat it. Time for election, they will not voting. Alexander Comey get money, now go and clean his skin. You don't see his skin. They make me stand up, even though you know me personally mature. Then people saying around where say Alexander Comey will win. He think Joseph Baga, the man smart. You see the old man, he don't talk, but he's very wise. It means I like American CIA. When the men see you, and when the American men see Liberian or black men, there are two questions. Eye to eye contact. You lose focus. You can't look at the man and say you have 5 million. If you have 5 million, you don't go
But
and
the
support a
same
party.
family on top, like the same family on top, that the man killed to Musa Bede, yeah, he confused.
Yeah, hey, Musa Bede Nana. No, listen. I don't let her bring both talk show on your talk show when I wild spoon last night. Then something break down. Cancel who she break down. All of them on that show, they're confused. You know what I mean? You live right, you go secretly, you go have meeting, then you bring money inside. To tell that you don't even balance. Someone listen to that shouldn't miss to call the money. No matter I don't call, I just follow you most of the time.
Yeah.
But she may be too angry this morning.
That's true.
You don't because and she talking like I last you it's not like man age. Joseph Bagan you not look at the age. In the nearby to take the money, no. Joseph Bagan look at the party and the followers. As I think happened between Chancellor, one of the Chancellor forces and one of the people I don't want to call him. The man left for him, sent him to South Africa. When he sent him to South Africa, when he was too close to Chancellor, he said he must send Chancellor, he must get some information. The man said, you know where Taylor took me from? He and myself, the man said, you know where Taylor took me from? Now we can't get all information. None of the information I came to South Africa for. For not tell the boy the jail for that boy. The over that is story of Joseph Bagan and Zan Komi. Komi don't want to be second me. Let him be you by himself. Let him go. Let him get 5 million. Let him go wrong.
Thank you.
We in Labrador. Let him be on that talk show. Bye, bro.
Thank you. Let's take another caller right here. Caller, hold on. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling from?
Let him be on that talk show. Bye, bro.
Thank you. Let's take another caller right here.
Hello.
Yeah, you are the one.
Maybe.
Go ahead. Yes.
What is the name and where are you calling from?
You have to lower your receiver in order for us to be friendly. If you leave a receiver on and I get the feedback, I will turn you off.
Hey, sorry. I'm sorry. How you doing, Eve? How you doing?
I'm doing quite okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, I'm Melvin Candy Taba.
Go ahead, Melvin.
I've been following your show for the past time, but they just let me bring you back during Doe administration. You know when Doe took over, the intention wasn't to go foul. You wanted after the military coup, after the military to get power is forbidden. But when he found out that those politicians are so greedy for their money themselves, he had to extend his time. That why brought all the Rama road in Liberia. Understand? But now the issue of examiners coming, the Liberian people need to open their eyes to know that this man got different intention with our country. Because you can be spending money all over. You say you want leadership, you want to lead the people in a better manner. That means you got a different intent. Because if you spending $5 million to get a seat, my dear brother, that tells you that the man we call exam coming, when he take power, he'll be worse than any other government. Because all the money that he's spending, you make sure and get it back. You make sure and get it back. So if he take on Waka and get Waka Ghana to say you're offering $5 million as we get today, my dear brother, if that is true, like people need to open the eye to know what's good for them.
Thank you.
So what good for us? Because if we allow exam coming, spending money all over the guy getting the power, the money that you spend, you must get it back. You must get it back, my dear brother. So we know Joe Waka is not our man. I just go for Brad that. I'm not saying not hungry. I'm not saying Waka rich. He's not rich. But he look at a children name. Tomorrow he might pass up tomorrow, but a children left behind. The repetition will haunt them. Your character.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, Francis. Oh, okay. We got another caller here. Caller, what is the name and where are you calling from?
Oh, my brother, this is Kenny Harris. I'm calling from Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville, Kentucky. Harris, go ahead.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I just came in late and listening to a lot of conversation about the water to that being some of that training. And I don't know. I just hearing something about Arizona Cummings and Vivi Boaca meeting to meet went for a meeting and money business were involved. Can you just give me a little idea? I'm ready. I just came in late. I didn't follow your shoot. I just not out.
Mr. Cummings sent how they call him the American guy here. How they call him? Adam White to meet with Mr. Boakai in Ghana. And then while they were in the meeting, and then Mr. Cummings entered, he started to talk to JNB about $5 million business that he want to give him $5 million for him to step aside. That's what we are discussing.
Oh, so Alexander Cummings wanted to bribe or JNB to give him the opportunity.
They call that pocket side discussions. They're not bribery. They call it pocket side discussion.
You know. Usually when I call on you guys' show, I always tell, and people can get angry with me when I say that I'm very trouble lately, to tell you that I don't want anybody from the Southeast to ever think about that position. You see what I can be saying? Those guys like money. Those guys like money. All they want to do is take power and just spend and get our money, spend money, and when they take power, then they start enriching themselves. And this is why the last time when I was able to go in the chat room, I support Tewon Gongdo. When I went in the chat room, I told my friend, I told my friend and said, look, we got to talk to our leader. The best way he can to get close.
Oh, hold on.
Two guys and get together. Let me see Arizona coming, Joe, Manu, we are, and whosoever to say they can ever beat two people. Thank you.
Okoro, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Am I loud now, AB? You kidding me?
Yeah. What is your name and where are you calling from?
AB, I just called about, I don't know, a couple of minutes ago. 40 from Indianapolis.
Okay, go ahead.
AB, I hope you were informing a few times. Okay. This discussion with JNB.
You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, this discussion with JNB, it started from Liberia to Ghana. When JNB was in America here, it started here. Okay? He sent his surrogates to JNB. Okay?
In New York.
No, you just getting to that point, right? He sent his surrogates to JNB to tell you that somehow we're on the nitty-gritty of everything that happened. We got close people that with JNB, we know, okay? But somehow we don't have a talk show thing and all things. So, he sent his surrogate to JNB when JNB was here to meet JNB in America with Adewale, okay? Adewale worked directly with
Mr. Cummings will know that.
Okay, he worked directly. That 180,000 thing where someone came to America to lobby this side in the field to lobby for the government. It was Cummings who did all that stuff. To put our country on the sanction and all things. It was Cummings. The running communication. Few guys who work with any government, which is Westlings that are on OKFN today with Julia there. He said that they work with Cummings. They are in the opposition, but they work for Cummings. They're from other work. Okay. So JB turned down that particular discussion when he was here. When he went back, he tried to carry on his normal routine and all things. That's how Adewale did an impromptu call to JNB for JNB to come. And JNB, it was impromptu. You should understand the word impromptu. Okay? It was something you don't expect. Because JNB next step was to go and delegate a new party here called. And at the end of the day, JNB had to turn to the call. Because we all know Adewale work for opposition. And they are in collaboration. Okay? That's how the man took his son with him and took Jake Abakodi and the other guy with him. There was 3 people who went with JNB and challenged anybody to argue the numbers that went. I know, I need the number. That's the number I got to you. The other guy, I don't know his name, but it was JNB Jr. who worked with Maritime and also Jacob Akodi and the other guy. They went with JNB. Adewale had a discussion. I continue to say this. That's what I call. Spoon ever deceive the people to say JNB ran away from Adewale a lot. They get it again. You got to escalate that to the people. Baby.
No, but JNB ran away because JNB disrupted the meeting because of Mr. Kumi arrival.
Of Kumi arrival in the meeting. That people understand today. Because Spoon FM saying they didn't run away. They didn't just that. No. The same thing that anywhere for people for Liberia to get war crime code in all you prosecute people for correction. JNB support it. Why will you run away from the man who support the CRDL international actor? Why? And they carry they say, oh, the man run away from anywhere alive. The ministry lasted for hours, but when the man saw Kumis, and I will tell you, AB, Kumi and JNB cannot stay together. I'm telling you why the information we got from Kumis. It's not about politics, it's about reality.
Thank you.
We can redeem our country. Kumi knows that he don't have the number. He don't believe in. He know without JNB, he can be president. So all he want to do is to get rid of JNB.
Thank you.
All he want to do. So physically, that JNB took his son because that's what different you call. And we got intelligent that anywhere calling JNB, anywhere work for Kumis.
Mr. Kumis, we know that.
You understand? We got the information when Samuel Tuan came to America and was lobbying, when talk about somebody spent almost just spent and won't get any taxi. How we got to know? We dig deeper. We got to know it was Kumi who spent our money to anywhere, to the relevant communication. Mr. Wesley, former Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs, during any administration, you are okay efforts today. He said the same thing. How we got to know? So the Department was very careful. The Department didn't carry a woman with him. He carried his son. He carried Kabakori and the other guy. They went to it. So that's the issue. People understand that we stand by principle. JNB worked into a government that he could receive $1 billion. But the only mistake he made, he didn't accept corruption. He didn't accept to squander our country. He accepted to move our country forward. That our country today, JNB is not thinking about himself. That's why he said, think Liberia, love Liberia, and build Liberia.
Thank you. My friend and brother, why you hearing the real news, eh?
I got it. I mean,
let's take another call on here. Quara, what is your name and where are you calling on from?
Hello, this is Jacob Cooper. I'm calling from City Dad.
Jacob, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening and good evening to my good friend, your family. How you doing, comrade?
Yeah, how you doing, Jake?
I just want to make this point. You know, there's a CPP that majority of the leader try to collaborate before the 2017 election with President Weah, when President Weah was in the opposition, and they all break away. These are the people. These are their regular behavior. They are not patient to have a force. They are so power greedy that everybody want to be president within the opposition. They did it during the 2017 before President Weah. They all broke away as opposition, including the Ure, including the Kumis, and Brunsky. They were the five. So how do you expect the coalition to hold when they don't have a past record?
Thank you. Yeah, my friend, you were saying something.
I think we have had sufficient history when it comes to forming the political alliances or collaboration, whatever nomenclature you want to give it. It happened in 1997 when the Nissan Pajero went to the camp at Golden Beach, where the place that is called Golden Beach today in Liberia around City Hall. The quote-unquote opposition chakra. So this is not the first time. We succeeded that. There was something in the making, even though there was no incumbent government, elected government for 2005. But there was another group of people that wanted to go against the Unity Party. It didn't work out. And then we came to 2011. Farmington and Call, was it Farmington and Call, something like that? And then it dragged to 2017. But the clear picture here is I do not see the interest of the people on the plate. It is all about individual interest. I continue to make reference to the CPP objective, the framework document. Why they decided to come together. They grab few legislative positions. They want those. Now they can no longer hold together. So what is the idea?
Hello? Yeah, let me just conclude this, Jacob, again. I just want to, give this courage to the Liberian people. It is about time for us to stay focused and give President Weah the second term victory, comes 2023. These guys are not serious. Joseph Boga showed himself to the Liberian people for the past 40 years. Kumis is all around here trying to draft to become a standard bearer. And look, come on, guys. Who do you trust? Do you trust the person that is carrying on the massive development? Or do you trust the people that are
massive development? Why you call massive development? Why you call massive development?
Abraham, unless you cannot see.
But why you call massive development?
There are challenges.
Our people are living in utter poverty. 95% of the people are living in utter poverty. Then he called that massive development.
If you allow me to answer your question, there will be a better discussion, okay? Because there is no developed country that the development comes easily. We saw this in Ghana when Jerry Ronan started. We saw it in Rwanda. We seen it in Liberia. The development that is going on in Liberia had never happened. As we speak today, the airport, the road that leading from the airport, the major highway in the Republic of Liberia is being expanded to 4 lanes. When we pass all over Liberia, you are seeing massive development.
Why you call massive development?
Infrastructure development.
By him burying the condominium for himself, right? That's why you call massive development, right?
Infrastructure development is going on.
Yeah.
There are road construction going on.
Yeah.
There are human capacity being built. All of this will not happen when we take a bag of rice and make it $5 US or $5 Liberian dollars. Okay. That cannot happen. Okay. These developments are meant to be done, and the president is doing his possible best to carry on this development. So I encourage the Liberian people. There are challenges. I'm not saying everything is very important in Liberia. There are challenges. But with these challenges and seeing the massive and continuous progress of this president, we should give him a second chance to continue on this project. So we Liberian, majority of us are prepared and are encouraging other people to join us to get President Weah elected. We got him elected in 2017. We are prepared to get him elected again.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
David, go ahead.
Look, today I just annoyed. I won't lie to you. I'm very, very annoyed. What am I telling you? So, what do you call development?
That man talking bullshit.
Bullshit. Look, let me tell you, Ebi. Can you please ask on the minute when they say massive development, even say development, which country? And how many countries he been to? How many countries he been to? Even the poor like years when working government that president we are making it even leave to go to Grand Pass already 2-hour drive. They pave the road from here to Grand Pass from Monrovia to Guinea Bulo, Nimakane, Kanta. Still that time, no way. No, I said tonight, I don't want to call on my talk show. If the people tell me say President Weah is breaking all the massive development to ban in car. You know people living. I live in Liberia. I live in Monrovia. AB, we talk about Christmas coming. Yesterday, I get car from Single to across to Douala. They play free jela gold here. What we used to say when they say Christmas coming, they play. Look, they both be making me feel to now. I don't want to lie to you. Post over here, can you imagine we live here so that we can eat? So we can eat whole day. Eat one time a day. If you get food to eat, you got to live in America, eat it and daily. They say massive development. What is massive development? For you to get to you the road apparel. All the corner the road apparel. Nowhere for car to take detour. Anytime you say massive development and new car. Yo, 2020 coming. There was massive development. We hear money was so good that when Dofa died, it was how.
Thank you. Yeah, my friend, bro, go ahead. You was in flat when I.
Yeah, you know, I listen to my friend and brother Jacob. Sometimes we have to be real. Everybody get a side, but you gotta be honest to yourself. People listening to you. When you talk about massive development, I don't know what is his definition of massive, but let's not even put massive on it. Let's just say development. If we say Josia squander opportunity that he gathered doing his football career, I will agree with him.
The number
now
is
he is massively developing himself by using the Liberian people money to buy private jet. It is parked in Liberia that can even join over West Africa. It can only fly in West Africa. If you say Josia build more homes and demolish his old homes and rebuild them, things that he did not do when he was playing football, even though they lied to us that he was somebody that had 85 to $100 million. We don't know whether he had money. Up to today, Josia refused to declare and publish his assets. When the media tried to push him on the wall, he said because of the interest of his children and his family, he was not willing to do that. How can you fight corruption? How can you carry on development when you cannot even succeed declaring and publishing your asset? Declaration of asset and not publishing it is almost as the same as not declaring your assets. Okay, let the CDC-led government show me a single developmental agenda based on the proposed so-called agenda. Almost all of the things that are going on in Liberia under our skinny budget are projects that got started by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration.
Let me announce the number again. The number.
Administration. They said they were ready to build a coastal highway. The two companies, the 419 company they brought from Asia, where are they? Where are they? Ellen broke ground for the airport before she left power. Okay? She dedicated the how they call it, SKD before she left power, even though the project didn't finish. That's fine. Josia then went to Springfield. I don't know was the Springfield or the airport. They say Air Liberia was coming by in the air. We can't see it.
Air Liberia on the cake.
Okay, on the cake, and they ate the cake already. We can't even find it. But a private jet is parking over there.
The number to call is 215.
He said the thing is not for him. He didn't buy it. Somebody gave it to him. The Burkina B that he talked about, that his personal friend when he was playing football, that meant they're not giving private jet to fly. Business people do this thing to be able to influence decision.
Yeah.
Business decision when you are in power. So they give you private jet. It's not free, my friend Josia.
The number to call,
the
number to call is 215-824-8124
okay.
or 267-938-2801.
Ellen Johnson said he did not have a private jet. Whenever Eddie needed to go to Lofa or some Leeward country that that she could not make it because of because of bad road condition. It was United Nations headquarters that used to carry early Johnson Sally. How much money do we have to maintain that private jet that George Weah got? Why this sedition can't take George Weah to declare his assets? Why they can't ask George Weah critical question? Mr. Weah, where you got this money from to build all these homes? Why they not asking him? But they say they're fighting corruption. Let me tell you tonight. Let me tell you. Well, you're lucky you take it. You ain't lucky you let it go. Africa is a presidential system continent, especially Liberia. Liberia, when the president is corrupt, the rest of the people will be corrupt. Our system of government is strictly presidential. Everybody, including the baby that in the woman's stomach that is not yet born, they believe in the presidency of our country. If the president is doing wrong and we don't call it off, we will not get anything out of that administration. And you see, they issue circumferences. People see real story. People see the truth. They backslide it because of their interest in that person, because of what they can get from that person.
Okay.
That is the fundamental reasons why we cannot even fight impunity. We cannot stop impunity because why? We glorify bad people.
Okay.
We
Let hold you there.
condone them.
Let hold you there. Okoro, what is the name and where are you calling her from?
Where you coming from, Joseph? We are
My
carrying
name is
massive
Jacob
development.
DM Kamara, calling from Silver Spring, Maryland.
Mr. Kamara, go ahead.
Yes, brother AB, I don't want us to listen to that guy who talking about Jawia. We're not dealing with Jawia for now. We're dealing with Kumi and Joseph Boyka.
Yes.
They will reach for Jawia, the development of Jawia, carry on to defend it. So let's talk about Kumi and Joseph Boyka. You see, Kumi, what the Liberian people have now understand is this. Kumi started it with the framework document. From there, he went to Liberty Party. He went to Liberty Party. He trying to destroy Liberty Party. And now he take a run trying to graft a very good person who have resisted all those things before. That's the kind of person Kumi is. He want to be president. He want to do everything. You know, I'm so sorry if I see Liberian behind those guys. Because Kumi, let me tell you, Kumi is terrible. Kumi is very terrible to Liberia.
What made him terrible to Liberia?
The reason is he wants to be president. He's taking his own money. You think Kumi is crazy for working for so many years to just come and dash his money? Kumi is going to double if he becomes president. He's going to double that money. So we have to be very careful. What Jawia doing? If Kumi getting power, he don't know that what Jawia is doing. So no one should fool. Kumi just show himself. Kumi have destroyed his political career. Remember me today. You can keep this as record. Kumi has damaged his political career and be president in Liberia. Trust me, if free money can do it, Vanisha money brought money. And what happened to them at the end of the day? The money, people ate the money and played fun of them. Even the guy who brought Jack who brought helicopter when Eddie was running. You see, all these guys are not doing amazing, all these guys and they spend money at the end of the day, they regret it. So Kumi have just damaged himself. We will get the actual story. This story will come on me. I know Mr. Buckeye, Joseph Buckeye is not somebody to play with. He's going to bring everything out. Trust me, tomorrow before the weekend comes to an end, all those information will be out. Because we have to tell everybody the kind of person Kumi is. Shame on him. Shame on him. You want to be president, you want to brag? He just disgraced himself.
But
so thank you, brother.
The man brave, Musa Croquet Belete, the matter Musa Bete, you know, when you get the Liberty Party support, you will give Musa Bete $5 million. Musa Bete take Christian right away.
But Musa Bete is not a crook, so he believes in those things. The crooked attitude.
Okay, thank you.
He believes you. Thank you, brother.
Okoro, what is the name and where are you calling her from?
Thank you, AB. It's me, D-Flow. How you guys doing?
Yeah, D-Flow, how you doing?
Good, good. Nice to be with you guys again this night here. It's pretty bad in our state of Minneapolis. But I just wanted to pass something on to your listeners this night. What do you see there that happened in Ghana? I posted this morning, very early, when I got the information about that. about the bribery scheme, the deal that they want to set up in. Can you hear me, maybe?
Yeah, you live. You live.
Hello?
So what they did was the second
Hello?
meeting. The
You
last time,
Difflo, hold
is
on.
that the
Difflo, hold on. You
Yeah,
according for
okay.
8109. You hold on.
Okay.
Let Difflo speak. All right.
Okay,
Okay. Difflo, go ahead.
yeah, so what you see there, AV, was the second meeting. When JNB was here the last time, he was invited to go to New York.
Only
And then we kept that under the wrap because we didn't want the public to know because we knew what Comey was up to. So we kept it under the public's view for us to know actually what was their intent. So when JB was arriving like that, they went and met. JB was here, were already in Ladera when they sent Ireland for Ireland to be the lead person for Mr. Cummings. Remember this, $180,000 lobbying fee, right?
Yeah.
You know that story?
Yes.
So that lobbying fee was paid to Ireland was company. So part of that, part of that operation for that $180,000 was to get Ireland White connected to intervene and see how Buckeye can pass out of the race. So the meeting here did not work, and then he tried for him to go to Ghana. So before he left for here, he invited JB to go to Ghana. The woman accepted it. It was under the wrap because we are okay. We want to see. We have always said that Cummings likes to bribe people. Cummings likes money. He likes to spend money. He did it to Evi Darros Dedan. He has done it to so many people. As he said, we all know the story of Musa Hassan Biriri. So we kept everything under the wrap. So they invited the woman to Ghana. The woman went to Ghana. Cummings is there, but the woman did not know that it was another conversation about this whole CPP stuff. He thought it was just kind of a normal conversation between, friends and stuff like that. While they are sitting there having a lecture, and then Mr. Cummings showed face. Cummings he attempted to bribe the woman. The woman said, no, I will not back out of this race. The people want me to serve them, and I'm going to serve my people. We have proof that Alexander Cummings and his people should not lie. We have done this for years. We know the game plan. We know the strategy of Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings and the ANC cannot say it is a lie. It is a fight. We can tell you how many people went to that meeting. I know the listing of the people that went to that meeting. You have the entire information. So yes, Cummings attempted bribing Joseph Yuma Boakai for Boakai to back out of the race. The woman said no. That's the fight. When the time comes, we'll begin to focus our attention on George Coker Weah, a group of criminals that are running the country. But now we will deal with this issue that has to do with Alexander Cummings attempting to bribe Joseph Yuma Boakai to back out of the race.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
The number to call is 215-824-8124. Or you can better call 267-938-2801. My brother.
So like I was saying, the whole political strategy built by ABC is all about cash violence and political charade. He jumped into the COP and purchased our Secretary General Moba Yagba. He jumped into the CDC and purchased their former chairman. He joined him as chief of staff. He jumped into Unity Party and purchased Attorney Mara Yekula. She is somewhere around here, I think on ABC scholarship. She's doing law. Sometimes she talks, she doesn't even talk like a lawyer. Okay, she's more politician. Mostly don't have much direction, better direction. That's a former Unity Party woman, okay? Now, Kumi didn't stop there. He goes to Dara Delon's office.
Mariah Yakula.
Yeah, Mariah Yakula. He goes to Delon's office and influence those other people with another cash violence. They resign from their post. I don't understand this man. Then he goes to your Liberty Party. They having situation there, probably engineered by him, and Chakra the People Party. How can Musa Blete give you Liberty Party when Musa Blete himself in his own Madingo community do not even have a base? How can Musa Blete give you the Bassa People Party? My people, there is no disrespect for this. You cannot take Liberty Party from Grand Bassa or Riverside County and take it to Nimba County. It's not going to work. How does Musa feel as a father of a home and that home having trouble every single day?
Musa does not care.
How does he feel
Who tells you criminal Musa
on
care?
the basis of organization that your political party having trouble every single day? Is this thing really about due payment, or it is about supporting Kumis and you take his money? Because Kumi is not going to win election in Liberia. Even Musa Blete can get those people that behind him clapping for him, going to acting political leader, you won't pay your due, we put air condition on you, you got to pay it. That number will not give ABC the presidency. It will not give it to him. What is the need? Then Jacob talking about massive development. The two companies that they brought to Liberia, CDC people, finance minister were all here dancing around.
They were even saying that when the money comes from the devil.
Do we have the coastal highway? We do not have it. We do not have it. What is the proper agenda? People not even taking pay on time any longer in Liberia. Look at Todmaha. We say government is continuing with it. You say the people did not leave anything there, but you can. You have the legal authority, you have the political authority, you got all the authorities. You refuse to prosecute the people you perceive to be corrupt. Because what? You are also taking shower in corruption. That is the reason. It is extremely difficult for one corrupt leader to prosecute another corrupt leader. George Weah and his administration do not have the tenacity to prosecute anybody from alien government. That's why Eddie Johnson said he challenged them. Ellen challenged them that the way you put my son in jail, you will see what happened to you. How can you have a sitting president, sitting city mayor, asking another government official to serve a committee member and they get paid for that when you got sedition that don't have a job? Why Mary Brock can stay at GSA and get another sedition female or male to serve in that capacity for the quote-unquote so-called Basitania clinic, whatever you call it? My people, this is not just about the opposition. But you, sedition, you need to come to yourself now. You need to come to yourself. Have your life gotten better the last 4 years?
I mean, our
better than it was. Be honest. Be honest. You're talking about road project from EAWA to, how they call it? RIA. The hydro was built by Ellen Johnson Cellular government. You can't even carry on transmission and distribution 4 years. The hydro was already built before you came there. You can't even deliver electricity to the people that are willing to pay for it. Then you have state minister talking about transformer. That's a shame. If you cannot get transformer in the country, then what kind of job the LEC managing director is doing when the state minister is talking about transformer coming to the country? People waiting to pay. They are citizens in Liberia in the midst of everything. They're waiting to pay for light. They can't even get it. They're waiting to pay for water. They can't even get it. What kind of government is that?
You know,
it's shameful.
You know,
it is shameful. And you know what, AB? I'm not cutting you off. What can really get to my nerve is those of us in America here, my brother, you just need to go to work 4 to 5 days and you can survive in this country. When I see some of my colleagues, talking about their CDC thing, talking about their George Weah story, George Weah is inherently corrupt. That man is a living white-collar criminal in the day. You see the man talk like that? No. 3 places George Weah can talk. At his church, CDC headquarters.
And when he come for foreign trade.
No. Jamaica Reserve, foreign trade, they got to president. Foreign trade, they got to president. Most of the time, he want to. Only 2 times I can remember George Weah spoke, even under the president. When he came to the United Nations General Assembly, I think it was a year or 2 ago, before COVID came, he made that statement about, fighting corruption, all that funny thing, war crime. The other boss from OKFN, one of them, pressing, he said, "Oh, I already sent a letter." He keep talking one thing over and over. When he came from Paris front every day, what did he say on the issue of climate? He couldn't even, he said he was thinking to recollect what he said at the conference. Can you imagine? This journalist is a CDC journalist from ERBC. From ERBC, the boy asking. Jawia said, "Let me see whether my memory can recollect what I said there." Oh my God. Our president go to climate conference. He returned to the country. He doesn't even remember what he said that. In a small country with forest, shame on you. All right?
This
is the first time we have degraded our country so bad. We have degraded our country so bad. And when I see people like say supporting, look, everybody made mistake, my people. Everybody made mistake. But when we see the reality of our mistakes, sometimes it's good for us to call it. We need to call it out. But some people, they continue to swim in it. Sedition themselves. Some of them, they start eating their own baby. Can't eating own babies. Look how they bought our Minister of Foreign Affairs, Andrew Wamblow. Andrew Wamblow, that's my buddy. We all used to be there. Andrew Wamblow was the only most talk about sedition inside Unity Party building. AB, you work for Internal Affairs, right? At the level of traditional council. Yeah. I work for Minister of Foreign Affairs. Director of Passport does not approve diplomatic passport request. That's a protocol setup. Except the bridge under their regime. Let me tell you something. Whenever official government is traveling on official passport or diplomatic passport, that request is made from that government office. It goes straight to the Minister of Foreign Affairs. The Minister of Foreign Affairs send it down to the Deputy Minister of Legal Affairs. They review and approve and send it down to the Director of Passport to issue that book. How can the Director of Passport sell over 4,000 diplomatic passports to non-Liberians? That's not true. They use Andrew Wamblow as the cover or scapegoat. Ask anybody. Don't take it from me. Ask anybody.
That was the same process that they did to me when I was about to travel here in the United States. That was the same process.
Just asking. How can you say you are doing better? Your budget going to 700. They brought that budget. Finance minister dancing over the place. Now they scrutinize the budget. We get to realize that everything they're putting in there not even true. International community contributing over 245 million. So in real time, when you do the math, our real projection is around 500 to 600 million. They say, well, how much to 800? Okay, let's hold it constant. Let's hold it constant. Going to school, like my brother said, it's not just about going to school, but when you get out of school, the application of your education, how do you apply it, and what impact it may on the people? Budget is a projection, and budget should have an agenda, developmental agenda. We get this money now. The 4 years they've been there. What do we have on the ground? When they can't even pay the civil servant on time, they didn't say how admitted. They have gone to development. Our development partners call for at the central bank and borrow money from them. How can you get surplus, but you can't even meet up with your obligation? You can't even pay your bills. Now we get 800 million. Let's just hold it constant. At the end of the day, what is the trigger down effect on our development agenda, on our general well-being as Liberians in Liberia? When we cannot even serve the 200 plus human beings that go into the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to get passport, they increase the passport price 100%. Okay, it was $25 they carried to $50. Expedited service about $80. They can't even serve the people that go into the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Go there this morning 5 o'clock. You see human being waiting for passports. They can't even get it. We see this before. Eddie and her, all their nyama thing then, they got plenty money, they pay themselves, but to certain level, a Jowia had ever won 2005 election time and they will go back to square one. Because when people share power in the name of transitional government and constituted government takes over and brought back the fundamental framework of governance, before even talking about development, then you must know what's up. These people, George Weah people, they made everything already rolling. They say no money was there, which is not even true, because they refuse to prosecute the people they're accusing.
For
everything just about photo ops.
For me,
take picture, take pictures. That's it.
For me, I intend to not last just one we are tonight. I gave him free pass, but I'm talking about Mr. Kumi here tonight, and Mr. Kumi is a BM. I strongly believe so, because that's a sweeter business that Mr. Kumi carry to Musa Hassan Bilete, promising a young man $5 million when the young man himself could not see it. The man went in serious argument with his party. Today, the Liberty Party is Liberty Party 1 and Liberty Party 2. To the extent Charlie has stepped in it. She said tomorrow she'll be coming with a press statement. She'll be taking sir.
Is she going to Nyombli Liberty Party
but why do you think that Charlie is going? Charlie is going to Nyombli. Charlie is going to Nyombli. Charlie is not going to Musa Asa. Anyway.
So from all indication, Nyombli and her group going to operate Liberty Party office on their own.
Liberty Party
will stay at his house.
Liberty Party, no. Liberty Party head office, it was purchased by Musa Hassan Bilete. So they know that. So normally they're having their press conference tomorrow at Liberty Party, most rather county head office on the old road. You know, Western, they were the Liberty Party. Western, they were Liberty Party.
John Pabno Wilson, John Rice.
Well, anyway, my brother, give you a party statement.
Oh, my brother. I say, Wahala can't be in Liberia. Oh, God. I don't know whether we got curse on us. Maybe same with case, Dr. Torbo. We can't get peace of mind no more. He doesn't the Chucky before yesterday. He come in or he get today with Costa. Chucky say he asking the Liberian people to forgive him. I say, but I say American people that jail you too. Liberian people, we don't care. We let bad people. American people say, no, we aren't doing that thing. Why people can do it? We're pulling this out. Prince Johnson over there.
Nothing made me laugh.
All
Nothing
the
made me
kids
laugh.
over there, they're passing all around, rolling through them all there.
Nothing made me
But
laugh.
I don't know how true this information is, AB. I learned that Benjamin Yeten has returned to Liberia. Is that true?
No, it may be true. Benjamin Yeten was in Togo. It may be true. But nothing else make me laugh. When Kosa is this Chucky Taylor? He said, no, that one you. I changed my knee.
He said he changed his knee now.
Yeah.
But the knee change didn't say happen. It said catch up with him. Yeah, so my brother, on a serious note, our country is in serious trouble. They issue a cash violence by ABC, purchasing almost everybody, carrying it to his party. I don't understand the game plan. Because getting all these people with you and you don't win election, you're done. 2023, ABC ain't going to win election, you're going to be done. Probably he's going to pack up and come back to Georgia. That's it. All these guys going to lose their job. Because ABC not going to be in the country. And you know why? Somebody going to pop up for 2029. Forget about that. After George, we are, for any reason, we're not even sure. Because whether the collaboration hold or not, I'm very positive JNB is going to have a lot of people endorsing him soon. We do that for free. And if we can, like, what I want to say, have some behind the scene negotiation and get a formidable running mate, we could still make a breakthrough. The JNB could still make a breakthrough. But all in all is, I do not see any interest, the people's interest, on the part of ABC. Because this game plan, the way he playing it out, trying to bribe his colleague, and I don't even know why he is getting involved with international actors to bribe another man. Why you and JB can't sit down and talk? You gotta bring white man in the middle.
Yeah,
that's scary.
That's the women that want.
Why you gotta bring white person in the middle? Alan White gotta be careful. I understand he's a lawyer, but he getting directly involved with our political system, our internal affair. You gotta be careful. They power business, they power greed. I don't know. This guy is super desperate. ABC is super desperate. If he can't get it 2023, he need to wait. But the way he playing this game, I'm not too sure he's going to get it. Okay. So my brother, without much ado, I just want to say thank you plenty to our audience. And we want to say, you know what? Continue to follow us. We got to do our part. The little one that we know, we'll bring it to you. We don't know it all. We too, we are just hanging in there to play our part. It's just like almost everybody. When we go to work, we do our 14 hours, our 16 hours in America.
Then we come
and
home.
the people calling up for Christmas and New Year, we send it. You play your part too.
Yeah.
We are also doing that, and we come on this show so that we can be on the sideline. We have to contribute towards the development and a better agenda for our people. For example, some of us, we want nothing to play there. If you give it to me, I see it, maybe I like it, maybe I go for it if I can make an impact. But I just want to feel free when I go to that country to jolly. For example, you get in the traffic from red light now to even cross to get to time. We need to make it better, man. We need to make it better than that. We need to feel happy when we get off the plane at RRA.
Yeah, you're
Do
right.
we have a bridge over there at RRA?
No, we don't have no bridge.
Not that bridge, right? You get out of the plane straight, you want to go down. Man, it's a shame, man. We need to make it better than that.
Yeah.
All right, AB, man. Thank
That
you
was the voice of Francis Duna. Thank you wherever you are. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Magnificent Abraka Talk Show with our team. tomorrow we'll be having the son of Nimakante here as our guest. He will be going through series of questionings. That is Mr. Mia, and you already know who that is. I wanted to leave you now. Bye bye for now.